Coming down here at San Francisco's China Basin as we're at Oracle Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Giants are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a left-hander throws from a unique arm angle. Alex Wood from that low three-quarter delivery. He's really a nightmare of the lefties. The key for Alex Wood throwing strikes with his secondary pitches, if he can do that, he's a guy that can get quite a few swings and misses. I expected to pitch well in this one.
Striding in is Jonathan Daza, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
At the plate now, number 9, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much improved effort in this one here today.
Now to the plate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the left fielder, number 33.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. These Rockies guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Brandon Crawford will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost this last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Rough on at first, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. Now the 0-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Steven Duggar is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And he hits it hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Second inning now from San Francisco with no score. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First delivery to him. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solano onto the grass. He's there and records the first down.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Brendan Rodgers bats next as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Trevor Story steps in now. And he lays off there 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Duggar. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Brandon Belt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Brandon.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
That is good.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's done well, 6 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Swung right over the top of that one, as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Digging in next, Kurt Casale will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away. Austin Slater would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He has an even 10 hits in 20 at-bats. Casale waits on it, 1 out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So now the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Next to hit, Jonathan Daza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rockies strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Alex Wood.
The pitcher, Alex.
Now the pitch.
Wood.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a line drive. Daza is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren Ruff worked a walk his first time up. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in for the Rockies, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. C.J. Cron is on deck. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Stepping in once again is C.J. Cron, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Runners off for second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. To Crawford for 1. To Belt for the twin killing.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So in now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar, 0-1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
This one's down to third. Story scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next,
So with
John.
one away, let's punch up the
Third
graphic
baseman.
and show you the pitch speed
Red.
comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Chris Bryant is at the plate as he watches ball one. One ball, one strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. A bouncer to the left side. Story brings it in. So the first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Colorado, the
All
shortstop,
ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Brendan Rodgers. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. And it's fouled away. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
the bat.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So next to hit is Trevor Story. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Stepping in next, Garrett Hampson worked a walk in his first plate appearance. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Blackman is off of first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Hit in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Giants,
Thank you, Heidi.
the second baseman, Jonathan.
And now the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So now to the plate, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Later.
At the plate, Austin Slater. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
To the left side, but it's well foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. On a rope to the second baseman.
Number 33.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Darren Ruff. And their runners at the corners now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the stretch, the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Brandon Crawford digging in next. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Steven Duggar. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering. High and deep to straightaway right. Blackman going back. At the track, the wall, and it's gone into the arcade section. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chichi Gonzalez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The third baseman.
Seared down the first baseline. Now this gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? More from Oracle Park right after this. Ryan McMahon will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Colorado, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Arlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66, Arlene Garcia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. McMahon is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is Slater. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center
so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Daza struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out. Next up is number 9. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Here comes the 0-1, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Julian Fernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 85.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Next to stand in is Donovan Solano. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Back to him on the mound. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Belt on second. Solano on at first with nobody out. Still 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Austin Slater. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. he can't come up with it. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Arlene Garcia. He hits here in a spot where might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God.
Tony Watson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
56.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Now here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
In there, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. Ready with another 2-2. This for the second baseman, Solano. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Elias Diaz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Another 2-2 offering, and a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Brendan Rodgers. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Darren Ruff delivered an RBI single last time up.
Number 33.
Now the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Brandon Crawford waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here is Brandon Crawford. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Rodgers brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder. Number
Next
6.
to bat for the Giants, Steven Duggar. From the stretch. 2 out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in will be Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Trevor Story.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 out, nobody on. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught by Somano at second, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yes. The cleanup crew here by the bay. Certainly a familiar sight. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chris Owings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant. First delivery to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. now pitch on the way.
I got count 1 and 2. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And now in the box, Brandon Belt. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bryant gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. He swings and grounds it to short. Rogers picks it up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Chris Owings. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Next to dig in, Jonathan Daza. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
To the plate now, number 9, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Ground ball right side. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut spares you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Elias.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Elias Diaz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. For 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last strike now for Colorado. A punch out to end it as the Giants break out the Bruins at home and sweep their division rivals.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
5-0 the final score today. San Francisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alex Wood gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Tony Watson takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.